ask you to hold your thumb for the entire duration of it. You can see the thumb still down. So you just need to make sure you're not holding on to more notes than just our thumb. If you come across something like a disconnection, clearly we're not really working on that technique. So we want to just develop our independence from second to fifth fingers by holding down the thumb. Okay, so exercise number 2. We've got the idea of that contrary motion. Now, the difference is, instead of holding the thumb, I want you to hold onto the pinky. We still start from the middle and we work our way to the outside of the fingers and then back into the middle. So we just really hold our pinkies for a short duration, which kind of sounds like this. So that's all of the idea over there. You can vary your speed, do it fast or slow, but you really want to just try hold down the pinky and work on playing the notes inside all clean and clear. And the final exercise, which is super versatile, I call this the finger tapping exercise. So you can do this almost anywhere. You don't need a piano, you just need a semi-hard surface. So in this case, I'm going to close my piano lid to make it a bit easier. So, what I start off with, most of us are right-handed. So we play each finger, or we play the right-hand fingers pretty fluently. So, what I'm going to do is to avoid keeping my fingers super flat, and I want to use this knuckle. I want to play with this point of my fingers. So, how to do this? Keep your fingers at a relaxed position and start tapping. Get louder and louder. And try not to move too much of your wrist. Really rely off that knuckle. Same thing, you can see I'm not doing that or this. I'm really using this knuckle. And the same thing goes for the middle finger. The knuckle's in use. See all the lines there, the tendons. Same thing goes for fourth finger. And then pinky there as well. You'll find the fourth finger is by far the hardest one to work. I believe, I'm not a doctor by any means, but these two fingers are connected to the same nerve. Or they're just joined together. So if you really try and flick that fourth finger, or probably these two as well, you'll find it's very difficult to do it by itself. The third finger will always follow it along, you know? So we want to train independence and just have the fourth finger moving by itself rather than two fingers. Same thing goes for left hand. Same thing, make sure you're working the knuckles. And then you're working the right thing. That's the best practice because it's so versatile. You don't need a piano at all. You know, if you need it, that's good. You can tap the surface of it, but you really don't need to. You can do this anywhere. So in recap today, we just worked on 3 important exercises. The first one was our...
So I'm going to show you a simple trick. Let's start with the ballad. This is a simple rock ballad. Listen. You see? So simple, you understand? Exactly.
Now let me remind you of country music.
So now this is a country rhythm. See how it goes like that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. You got it. Nowhere to fall out, nowhere to walk away, nowhere to run. You better run, tell money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough coming. When the year is done. Now let me bring you guys to the motherland,
Afrobeat Africa. Do you remember Spyro? This particular song.
Who's your guy? Let's go one. Now only one. See, I see the life in the sea. I would never leave your side. You understand?
Now all the way from Ghana, one region, Monica.
Hello, Monica. Come over. And we can gather. I want to get us a
Now listen to this rundown song.
There's a rundown song we write.
Oh, so underrated.
Now let's go. Now I'll use the one for fun. Let's go.
The picture now. Do you get the 145? You get the money chord picture?
Take salsa for example. You know, salsa is a bit, you know.
Nika.
Hello, Monica. Come over.
Now listen to this rundown song.
There's a rundown song we write.
Oh, so underrated.
Now let's go. Now I'll use the one for fun. Let's go.
You get the money chord picture?
Take salsa for example. You know, salsa is a bit, you know, challenging. You know, you don't just play the chords straight up like that. You have to arpeggiate it, and that is a topic for another day. Guys, you see in salsa, you can play the 1, 4, 5, 4, and it will work, right? But there's some secret. Let me show you. Now, this is the normal way someone will play. Listen, yeah. Let's go. 4.
By the time I am done with this video, no matter who you are, whether you are 3 years old or you are 80 years old, you are going to be the best piano player in the vicinity you are in. With this simple technique I'm about to teach you, all you need to do is just stick with me. I'm going to show you the 1, 4, 5 technique.
So that was the 1-4-5 method, y'all. I wanted to learn that with you today. That's pretty cool though. So 1-4-5 method. So now I'm going to find something here that teaches us the number system instead of the chords, which was 1 is the C chord, 4 is the F chord major, 5 is the G chord, back to 1, so it's 1, 4, 5, 1, 4, 5, I like that.
We based on a beautiful chord progression of these 4 chords. So the first one is C major. Next one, E minor. Next one, A minor. Lastly, F major. Let me show you that again. So it's starting with C major, going to E minor, going to A minor, and ending with F major. We're going to be playing these chords with 2 hands, and all the 5 levels of increasing difficulty will be based on these 4 core chords. Level 1 sounds like this.
Too fast for me. Oh, okay.
I was doing the chord progression, C major, E minor, A minor, F, and you're playing first the left hand, ascending, going up, C, E, G in the left, C, E, G in the right, and you're basically kind of changing the same position across those different notes. So C to the E, to the A, to the F. And acceptable fingerings are 1, 3, 5 or 1, 2, 4, and this is for both hands. I was using the pedal today. Using the pedal is optional, but it does make everything more beautiful, so I enjoy using it. So again, C, E, G, C, E, G 4 times. Go into the E minor. 3, 4, A minor. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and repeat that for 2, 3, 4 times just to get your fingers moving. Let's move on to level 2. Level 2 sound.
How about we stay on level 1 and then go to level 2? We're getting used to playing both hands, that's the thing. F. Next part 2, he's going to play it together. Let's give it a shot. All right, buddy, what you got?
It's like this.
Oh, man.
So on and so forth. So level 2, we're gonna go ascending.
So
and
basically-
also descending. And the unique
So
part
up
of this
and
one
then
is
down.
you have to repeat the peak and the bottom notes. So
Okay, you're too fast for me, so let's do it on my own. Let's go up and down, he said. Okay. Okay. Wow, wow. This is how you practice the dang gone piano. This is day 19. If you're watching so far, I feel progress because we're not just doing scales. We're not just doing scales. We're not just doing chords. We're actually learning the piano. And my whole thing is that I've never done, ever done left and right together. So this is phenomenal practice. Every day I'll be practicing this. It doesn't mean we're going to practice on this every day on the video camera though. Okay, I'm going to try that again. Okay.
Just a slow motion, same as level 1, and then play the top one again, come down, repeat, go to E minor, bum, 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 bum. So on and so forth. Just really watch out for those repeated notes, because teaching this to my students, some of them tend to find that a little bit hard to think about. Congrats on finishing level 2. Let's move on to level 3.
Level 3, C major. Huh? Oh. Yep.
Okay, level 3 on surface looks like it has a little bit.
Oh, I didn't get that. Let's do that again. Can y'all see? Yeah. Okay. Is that what he was doing? Let me see.
Left hand is staying exactly the same. But right hand this time, we're not going to do this basic chord. We're actually going to stretch our hands and do the same notes at the bottom, but this time with 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Why are we doing it with 1, 2, 3? Because we want our 5 to.
You got to stretch that pinky. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. It's kind of confusing, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, here we go. That pinky got to stretch, so you can't use a regular like I do like that. I do like that. Well, that's easy, right? But it's the wrong fingering system. So he said 1, 2 instead of 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. We doing 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, one more time. Nope. Okay, let's try A. And lastly is F. Not bad. 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us for day 9. I appreciate each and every one of you guys working with me, watching with me. Come back later and you can see how much I've grown, and I hope you're growing right along with me. That is finished for day 19.